This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Farm Bureau Update.
The numbers don't lie when you look at how good NAFTA has been for America's farmers and ranchers. Before the agreement took effect, America sold $8.9 billion a year in agriculture goods to both Canada and Mexico. Now, exports have increased to $39 billion last year alone. American Farm Bureau Federation's Senior Director of Congressional Relations, Dave Salmonsen, says agriculture has a lot to look forward to with a modernized NAFTA as the trade agreements negotiations continue in Mexico City this week.
Probably the one most positive thing for U.S. agriculture is what's called the sanitary and phytosanitary chapter. That's the area that deals with food safety rules, trying to get better accommodation between the three countries, make sure we have science-based rulemaking, equivalency among regulations in some ways so that there just aren't these behind-the-border barriers that hold up trade.
Besides food safety, Salmonsen explains that many other topics important to agriculture are up for discussion.
Dairy and poultry barriers to trade with Canada, protecting their supply management system. We'll be talking about the biotech approvals. We're trying to get that equal in each country so products can flow freely. So those are the things that are on the schedule.
With negotiations underway, Salmonsen says it's important to remember that NAFTA is paramount to the success of not only U.S. agriculture, but other industries and future trade partnerships.
Keep the negotiations moving forward. There's been so much activity and continuing activity on all the efforts to make sure people understand here in Washington and around the country how important NAFTA is, not just to agriculture, but of course to other industry sectors, to our trading partners, and to our trade stance around the world.
Chad Smith, Washington.
Stay with us. We'll be back after the break with Plain Talk.
As fourth-generation farmers themselves, Heinen Brothers Ag Service understands the risk and rewards of farming. So when it comes to quality aerial and ground application, fertilizer, ag chemicals, and anhydrous ammonia, call Heinen Brothers Ag today, 800-760-4964.
Sure Crop Fertilizers was started by my father, Don Sherman, and my mother, Shirley Sherman. Family business that started in the 80s. We predominantly focus on plant nutrients and what we can do to give growers better responses with the fertilizer dollars that they do, and what we can do to make those things work better for the grower. We're based out of Seneca, Kansas. We work with growers in their soil analysis to figure out what they need, and then we can put those in a blend that gives them the best results, and so that we can deliver that direct to their farm so that they have those nutrients where they need them, when they need them, and so that they can apply them in a manner that's very efficient to them and works well on their planting systems and what they're doing. Sure Crop Fertilizers has been around for a long time. We always say we're big enough to take care of everything you need, but yet we're small enough to do it quickly. You can get a hold of us at 1-800-635-4743. Our website is surecropfertilizers.com, and you can always email me at Corey@surecropfertilizers.com, and with any questions you have, we'll be glad to answer and work with you.